Good morning, children. Today, I'm going to explain what is there in the for FA1 test, the portions I'm going to tell. That is, as I said, the previous class, as I said, it is first chapter and the poem, the beauty poem, and the next chapter also, that is Dharmyasa from the supplementary reading. Right. So, what are the portions what are the names I'm going to give you means, that is the meanings. You should read all the meanings from the classwork, what is there in the classwork as well as worksheet and even in your textbook also. And after that, complete the poem. The poem beauty was for the recitation, right, for you. So that also you should read. Poem also is there for the test for recitation, so for writing. Okay, so the third main is do as directed. Do as directed, what it is, all the grammar points, what it is there in the worksheet, question power, this one textbook. And okay, so grammar not have there, not did in the previous, not there for the previous test. Okay, for FA1 test, though from the grammar textbook. So it is only from your textbook itself, that is which lessons textbook is there, no? So from that only, and your notes and worksheet, I have taken all the grammar points. Okay, the next one is answer the following. That is also all the, from this 2 chapters and 1 poem, you have to read all the question answers, what it is there. That is for 1 marks, 4 question answers is there, and 2 marks 1 and 3 marks 1 question answers is there. So you should read all the question answers. Okay, so these are the headings I'm going to give for you for the FA1 test. Okay, children. So now let's go for the grammar again. And this is second chapter. The first chapter is already got over right for you. So the second chapter. Second chapter is simple, complex, and compound sentences. Simple, complex, and compound sentences. So let's see what is simple, complex, and compound sentences. Now, a simple sentence consists of only one clause. A simple sentence consists of only one clause. A compound sentence consists of 2 or more independent clauses. 2 or more independent clauses. Clauses I have explained in the last lesson itself, right? What is clauses? So see now, a simple sentence consists of only one clause, and a compound sentence consists of 2 or more independent clauses. Okay, so see, a simple a simple sentence consists of only one clause. Okay, a compound sentence consists of 2 or more clauses. Okay, so a complex sentence has at least one. So it has at least one clauses. So the next one, dependent clause, a set of words with number of no independent clause may be an incomplete sentence. Okay, so it's maybe an incomplete sentence. This is called the sentence fragment. Okay, see here, sentence can be classified into simple, complex, and compound. So the sentence can be classified into simple, complex, and compound sentences on the basis of the structure. How the sentence is formed, in that way we have framed the sentence. So see, once again I'll just explain for you. A simple sentence consists of only one clause. A simple sentence consists of only one clause. A compound sentence consists of 2 or more independent clauses. So a complex sentence has at least one. A complex sentence at least have one clauses. So dependent clause, so it lists one dependent clause, it must have a set of words with no independent clause, may be an incomplete sentence. Maybe it is a incomplete sentence. It's also called a sentence fragment. So it is also called a sentence fragment. So the sentence can be classified into simple, complex, and compound sentences on the basis of their structure also. Now let's go for the first main from your textbook, that is page number 11. Okay, the first main. See, we should mention whether it is independent or dependent sentence. See here, Dependent or independent clause, we have to mention, write the answers in the blanks. By reading the sentence, we have to mention whether it is dependent or independent. So the number one, first one is the mangoes are ripe. The mangoes are ripe. So the mangoes are ripe. It's a independent. The first one is independent. The mangoes are ripe. So this is a independent sentence. So the next one is when I grow up. When I grow up. It's a depend. It's a depend. Okay. Dependent. It's a dependent. So the third one, we saw him coming. We saw him coming. We saw him coming. So it's a independent sentence. It's a independent sentence. Okay, independent clause or else. So the fourth one is in spite of being rich. So in spite of being rich, it's a dependent clause. Dependent. Fourth one is dependent. And the fifth one is as I was busy. So as I was busy. As I was busy is a dependent. Okay. It's dependent. As I said, see, a simple sentence consists of only one clause. That is a compound sentence. Okay, it contains only one clause. So next, a compound sentence consists of two or more clauses. Okay, so a complete sentence as it will contain at least one clauses. So it is a dependent clause. It will contain dependent clause, a set of words, no independent clause. It's maybe an incomplete sentence also, right? So this kind of sentence is called a sentence fragment. So here see, from this only we can identify by seeing the sentence, right? From that only we can say whether it is dependent or independent, right? No. So the next one, sixth one is they rode their bicycles. They rode their bicycles. So that is independent. Independent sentence. So the next seventh one, after they had lunch. After they had lunch, that is a dependent. 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 So the next one, but she did not reply. But she did not reply. This is a independent sentence. Independent sentence clause. See, ninth one, she dropped the vase. She dropped the vase. So it's a independent. Independent. So the 10th one, many brave soldiers fought in the war. That is a independent. Many soldiers fought in the war. That is also a independent. So see the next one, take the right option. Take the right option. See the first one, Rakesh stayed home from school yesterday. So Rakesh stayed. Take the right option. We have to tick for the right option. What they have given here, whether it is a simple, complex or compound. So see here, that is a simple clause. See here, Rakesh stayed home from school yesterday. So the right answer is simple. Okay, simple sentence. It's a simple sentence, right? So the next one is, see, second one, Preeti was absent because she was not well. Preeti was absent because she was not well. So here it's a complex sentence. Complex sentence. Complex sentence, what I said, complex sentence has at least one dependent clause. So Preeti was absent because she was not well, right? She was not well. So it's a complex sentence. So the third one, although it was raining, we decided to go to the beach. So here see the sentence, although it was raining, we decided to go to the beach. So it's a complex sentence, right? So it is a complex sentence. So you mark for the complex sentence. So the next one is fourth one. When I saw the snake, I was terrified. So when I saw the snake, I was terrified. So here, see the sentence, when I saw the snake. So I was terrified, right? So it is also a complex sentence. So it is also complex sentence. So the fifth one, if you want to live, you must finish the work. So if you want to live, you must finish the work. So it's a simple sentence. So it's a simple sentence. So mark it for simple. So the sixth one, I want to be a doctor, but my parents want me to an engineer. So it's a compound sentence. It's a compound sentence. The seventh one, we heard thunder and seconds later we saw a flash of lightning. It is also a compound sentence. So the eighth one, after she finished work, she went to the bank. After she finished the work, she went to the bank. So this is a complex sentence. This is a complex sentence. So the ninth one, he was so terrified. He was so terrified that he couldn't stand. He was so terrified that he couldn't stand. So that is a compound sentence. Okay. So the 10th one, you must work hard to pass this exam. That is a complex sentence. You must work hard to pass this exam. That is a complex sentence. So here see, there's an important point also in your textbook, right? So a clause is a group of words contains both the subject and predicate. So this we have learned in the previous lesson itself, right? So the clause, it must contains the subject and predicate also. See here some of the grammar points again. A simple sentence has only one subject and one predicate. So the simple sentence, it contains only one subject and the predicate. Means sentence means we have to write a sentence must having that subject and predicate, right? So it is having subject and predicate. A simple sentence, only one subject and the one predicate. It expresses single complete thought has only one finite verb also. Only one finite verb also. See, for example, the journalist reported the incident live. The journalist reported the incident live. The journalist, right? It's a subject, incident live. So it's a one incident is explaining in the live, right? So it's a predicate. So the simple sentence is it's contain only one subject and one predicate. Okay. So the next one is compound sentence. So a compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. Two or more independent clauses which are joined by conjunctions. In a compound sentence, each clause can make good sense by itself and can therefore stand alone as a complete sentence. So it stands alone as a complete sentence also. See, for example, the sun rose and the fog disappeared. When the sun, so it's a past tense what they have said, right? The sun rose and the fog disappeared. The fog disappeared. When the sun rises, the fog, the cloudiness, it will disappear, right? So the fog disappeared. So next one is a complex sentence. So has only one independent clause. A complex sentence, already have said this, right? It has only one independent clause called the principal clause. So when it is having only one clause, no, it is called the principal clause also. So or main clause and one or more subordinate clause, or else we call it as or. This is the option. These are the things we can call. Okay. So here one or more subordinate clauses. So the next one, a complex sentences contains at least two infinite verbs. So it contains two infinite verbs. The subordinate clauses depend on the principal clause. The subordinate clauses depend on the principal clause for their complete meaning. So for their complete meaning, to give complete meaning there. See, for example, people who work hard become successful. People who will work hard become successful. This is the example of complex sentence. So now let's go for the third main. So the third main is change this compound sentences to simple sentences. Change this compound sentences to simple sentences. So your first one, you see, he was ill, so he did not attend school. The question is, he was ill, so he did not attend the school. This is the first one question, right? So we have to change this into a simple sentence. So in spite of being well, see, I'll write the answer. You just copy down in your textbook, grammar textbook. So in spite of being ill, he did not attend school. So the next one, she is not only pretty but also intelligent. Okay. So see here, she is, this sentence we have to convert this into simple sentence. This is a compound sentence. We should convert this sentence into a simple sentence. Okay. See here I have used in spite of being ill. Because of being ill, I was not able to attend the class, right? So that we have to write it in a simple sentence. In spite of being ill, he did not attend school. Okay. So the second one, she is not only pretty, she is not only pretty. Sorry, I'll write answer. She is pretty. She is pretty as well as intelligent. See the question, she is not only pretty but also intelligent, right? But also intelligent, that is a compound sentence. This is a simple sentence. She is pretty as well as intelligent. As well as intelligent. So the third one, he must hurry up or he will not catch the flight. Okay, so the answer is he must hurry up. He must hurry up to catch the flight. Catch the flight. The fourth one, the sea was smooth, so they went for a sail. So being smooth sea, they went for a sail. So the first one, buy 2 shirts and get 1 free. So here we should convert this as simple sentence. Buy 2 shirts and get one free. 2 get 1 free. 2 get 1 free. So now the fourth main, you copy this in your textbook, children, till fifth one. Second main, change the compound sentence to simple sentences. Just copy. I have written the answers. Now let's go for the fourth main. So the fourth main heading is change these simple sentences to compound sentence. So now we have changed this into compound sentences into simple sentence, right? So now we have to convert this. This is a simple sentence into compound sentence. Okay, now let's go for the first one. See the fourth main, first one. So the question you see, besides being sent to prison, he was heavily fined. Besides being sent to prison, so he was heavily fined. So he was, see now we should convert this as a compound sentence. He was sent to prison, he was sent to prison, but he was heavily fined. So the second one, fearing that he would be arrested, he went into hiding. So he had a fear of being arrested. So he went into hiding. So the third one, hearing the noise, the baby woke up. So the baby heard the noise. And the baby woke up. So the next one, fourth one, climbing up the tree, he plucked some mangoes. Okay, so he climbed the tree. And he plucked some mangoes. And he plucked some mangoes. The fifth one, in spite of his poverty, he is happy. So he is poor and he is happy. So see here, in spite of his poverty, he is happy, right? So the answer is he is poor and he is happy. No, so now the next main, that is fifth main. Okay, so now let's go for the fifth main. First one, the heading is change these compound sentences to complex sentences. So change these compound sentences to complex sentence. See here, he tried his best, but he did not succeed. So we should convert compound to complex sentence. Okay. So see, he tried his best, but he did not succeed. So here the answer is although he tried his best, he did not succeed. Okay, so the second one, we have made great progress, but we still have a long way to go. So we have made great progress, but we still have a long way to go. So here, even though we have made great progress, we still have a long way to go. So the next third one is you must be 18 or you cannot vote. You must be 18 or you cannot vote. Here, see third one. Third one is unless you are 18, you cannot vote. Unless you are 18, you cannot vote. Okay. So the fourth one, either the car starts or we will have to punish it. So here, unless the car starts, we will have to punish it. So the fifth one, the car was old, but the engine was good in condition. So here, see the answer, even though the car was old, the engine was in good condition. So here see the fifth main, which is right, this and for sixth main C, you try to find the answers which is right. This is the options, right? You can write very easily. So we'll see, I'll just explain 1, 2 for you. First two I will say. So which is right? We believe in his innocence. We believe in his innocence. So believe that he is innocent, or being innocent, we believe in him. So which two options are given? Which one is correct? The first one. We believe that he is innocent. We will believe that he is innocent. Okay. So the second one, see, I have no money to lend you. I have no money to lend you. So here, see, this also two options. Although I have no money, I can lend you some. Or second option is, I have no money that I can lend you. So here second one is correct. So like this, you just see and write once. Okay. So now the next main is 7th main, match the two parts to complete the sentences. Okay, so here match the two parts to complete the sentences. The first one is wearing a long white gown. So white gown. See the options what they have given. The parrot can talk like humans. She reached a destination. They completed the project. The bride looked like a fairy. She dropped off to sleep. He sat down to do his homework. So here see, wearing a long white gown. The bride looked like a fairy. The answer is the bride looked like a fairy. The first one answer is the bride looked like a fairy. So next go for the second one. Refreshed after a cup of tea. Refreshed after a cup of tea. The second one. He sat down to do his homework. He sat down to do his homework. The third one is exhausted after the day's work. Exhausted after the day's work. Third one. So that is she dropped off to sleep. She dropped off to sleep. The fourth one, walking through the night. Walking through the night. The answer is they completed the project. They completed the project. The fifth one, following her sister's direction, she reached her destination. Following her sister's direction, she reached her destination. So the next one is following next one, that is sixth one, considered the most intelligent of birds. That is the parrot can talk like humans. The parrots can talk like humans. Okay, so the next main, that is next class I will explain for you children. So for the FA1 test also, I have said the portion and all the headings also, right? So once again, I'll just explain for you. The first main is write the meanings. So the meanings you should refer from the worksheet, notes and the textbook also. Okay, from all these three books you have to read. Okay, so the next main is complete the poem. Poem is the beauty poem that was there for the recitation right for you. So from that I given for you. So the next main is do as directed. Do as directed all the grammar points from your textbook. Okay, from your textbook, what it is there, the prose and poems, right? So only from that grammar points. Okay, not from your grammar textbook. This is only from the prose textbook is there. Prose means the lesson and the poem textbook is there. No, only from that I have given for you, as well as worksheet also. Okay, the next one is answer the following. You should read all the question answers, what it is there in your notes. So from that I'll give 5 to 6 sentences and 2-3 sentences and 1 or 2 sentences. Okay, children, these are the headings I'm going to give for you in the test. Read well. All the best. Thank you, children.